And welcome. Hey everybody. How you doing? This is eBEFOREi live. Hat's kind of crooked. Let me fix that. Welcome. Welcome aboard. Thank you for joining me tonight. We have lots of things to cover in a very short period of time. So I want to go ahead and get started. I hope you're all having a fantastic evening or morning or wherever you may be. But let's jump right into some exciting news. Get a screen share going here. And there we go. So pretty exciting things to talk about today. Let's start with Transformers news. So this is a little bit old. This came from July 5th, but I missed it. Leaked Transformers Legacy Metal Hawk Voyager listing. That's a mouthful. This from tformers.com says just when you thought the thrusters were out of fuel, even more leaked listings fire off. The latest addition to cross the Walmart inventory path is Transformers Legacy Voyager Metal Hawk. This surprising and welcome news comes with a lot of hope if it is done properly. Only time will tell with San Diego Comic-Con or SDCC news starting on July 21st. It is highly possible. So, what day is it today? It is July the 12th, right? So on the 21st, expect big news from Hasbro and Transformers and maybe, hopefully, a visual of Metal Hawk. So I will absolutely take that. Speaking of San Diego Comic-Con, this also from tformers.com, they announced that it is official. Hasbro said, of course, that they would be back and that they have news of a Transformers product reveal panel that was just announced. Now, what will they be talking about? They will be talking about new Transformers Legacy toy reveals. So we're not done with Legacy yet. And I'm excited. You know, there's this Walmart Velocitron thing that's happening. I'm not happy about the Walmart exclusives, but what are your thoughts on more Legacy reveals, and what are you looking forward to seeing? Whatever it is, let me know in the comments, please. Moving on from there, we have some more Transformers news. Let's get back here. So we have a few other things that are worth noting here. We talked about Velocitron, and there's brand new images that are floating around there. I know we've already seen these figures, but to see them up close in full color, you know, in full detail to be able to be displayed on screen is still kind of cool. So just taking a look at what we've got, you know, show me what you are interested in seeing. So here we have the Diaclone Universe Burnout, and he's a Trax redeco, which I'm a big figure of that Trax figure. I've got him right here in my hands, and let me change my monitor here. This is a live stream, folks. Hang on a second. So this guy, he's not new, but I'm showing him to you because he just turned out fantastic to me. So very excited about a redeco. I think we do have a different head sculpt. So let's get back to the head sculpt. So yeah, he's got the mouth plate. Other than that, looks similar. So definitely excited about that. Here we have, you know, another Velocitron. These are all Velocitron. This is Diaclone Universe Clampdown, and you know, a redeco of the Red Alert figure. And you know, nothing groundbreaking here, nothing earth-shattering, but there you go. All right, then we have everybody's favorite UFO. This is Autobot Cosmos. This is a brand new mold, and I think this is the only figure in this Velocitron wave that's brand new. I could be wrong. Supposedly, this is tooled after the Cybertron Bumblebee, the Pancake Bee that came out a while back using similar components. Some people are griping about this hollow arm. I get it. You know, those kind of things don't typically bother me unless it makes it look particularly bad on the shelf. In this case, I don't care. I need this Cosmos in my collection. We do have one new mold. We've already talked about some of these other figures. Not much else to see, but here they are in full color. Do you want to add Road Rocket to your collection? The RC was okay. I don't know that I'll be picking up a lot of these, but Cosmos for sure, if I can find him in store, which is the problem with Walmart exclusives. So hopefully I'll happen upon him at some point and pick him up. Let's see what other news we have. Transformers. Buzzworthy Bumblebee Pterosaur has been spotted at Target in the States. There is proof that he is at Target on top of a lot of Hot Wheels. And what is he doing on top of Hot Wheels? I'll bet you that someone is going to hide the figure. Have you ever looked at Target at where you go down any random aisle? It could be the aisle looking for cat litter, and there is a coveted toy like in the back of the cat litter. It can happen. So there are some crafty people that don't have money in hand, but want to come out or put it aside for a buddy. People have helped me out in the past with that as well. But this is a redeco, not something I'm interested in picking up. In fact, this asks me, how do I like the Transformers Legacy Pterosaur Toys colors? It's okay. I'm going to vote 3. Let's see. I am one of 58 people. 121 voted great. 4 had, or 36 votes for 4, 11 for 2, 13 for lame, and 21 people did not like that at all. Lower than lame. All right, more news. Going through the rest of my Transformer news, and I think that might be it. We do have some Amazon Prime Day action figure deals. For those of you that don't know what Prime Day is, Amazon hosts this once a year mega sale. And that's the time, if you're looking for Amazon items like a Fire Stick or those little Blink cameras are so cool. But anything Amazon branded, they do deep discounts. You'll also find discounts on some Apple products, tons of toys, and we'll go through some of those here. The Mandalorian, the version that's the kind of watercolored look, I forgot what they call these, but this is one of the things that they're featuring. In fact, it says right here, that's the credit collection, The Mandalorian, with links to purchase. This was found on the Toy Arc News. So just Google that, find a link, and you can click on any one of these things. Star Wars The Black Series Princess Leia Organa is $18.39. Another credit collection for the Death Trooper. All right, more Star Wars. The McFarlane Toys, DC Multiverse, The Dark Knight Returns, The Joker for $16.99. Masters of the Universe. Let's see what else. Here's Transformers. The Jurassic Park mashup, the Tyrannicon Rex and Autobot JP93, that's for Jurassic Park 1993, is $58.99. I'm going to click this because I want to see if it's still in stock. It does appear to be. You can tell it says I purchased it for way more than that, but it's $58.99. The list price was $104. That's 44% off. If you've yet to pick this up, just for this guy alone, maybe worth it. And you also get a really good-looking natural colored T-Rex in this mix. So cool. Let's get back here. We also have the Cybertron. Let's see. Okay, so this is the War for Cybertron, Starscream, the Siege. I think a lot of us have these. For $30 was $40. Why is that? Is this the premium paint version? I guess he was $40. That doesn't sound right to me. Then we have G.I. Joe Classified series, Snake Eyes movie, Storm Shadow movie, Baroness, Akiko. Maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong. The Origins 3 movie collection. What is that? Okay, so that's the new movie collection. Yeah, I'll pass on that. And the Tron Deluxe action figure set for $64.39. I like Tron. What do we got here? Okay, this is cool. I've seen this before. This is the version that is in a cardboard, like a video game box, and you can display your figures inside of this box. For those of you that grew up in the 80s that played the Tron arcade games, you know what this is all about and what that is supposed to mimic, and I think that looks awesome. I don't have this. I don't know if I'm going to put down 64 on it, but it certainly seems like a great deal. Was $120, so could be something that would benefit you. So those are just a handful of prime selections. So some interesting things there for sure. Going back to Jurassic Park, Mattel introduced their San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, and it is everyone's favorite character who died on the toilet. Spoiler alert from that movie in the 90s. But yeah, I love whoever photoed these images are absolute genius. So you can see he's running from the T-Rex. Moving on to the next slide. Oh man, does it really look like that in real life? Is that a figure you can buy? Does anybody know? I don't know if that comes with this set. We'll keep reading. And there he is in the Porta-John hiding, sitting on the toilet. And yeah, it didn't turn out well. I'll say that. It did not turn out well. So let's see. Does it say what this... It really doesn't say if Dino is included. Here's a link. Let's see. Is that the same thing? That's the same thing. Yeah, so people are saying they think the dinosaur comes in this set as a redeco. Oh man, this looks good. This goes on sale on the 22nd of July at 9 o'clock a.m. Pacific. That is noon Eastern Time. I think that's all there. Now, another bit of toy news. This really got me excited. I'm not going to lie. This is from Nerdist, celebrating 40 years of Knight Rider with the k.i.t.t Playmobil car. And will you look at that? Look at that thing. The computerized talking car was the television obsession of a whole generation of kids who wish they could be the heroic detective Michael Knight. Yeah, we all did. We all talked to our watches way before Apple Watch was a thing. So here's a trailer. I'm going to try to play this and turn it down. No, don't. Okay, no sound here. So let's see what we get. Oh, man. It looks so real except for the Playmobil Michael Knight himself. This is so well done. Okay, so this is to mimic like the series. We're getting some real live shots. I don't think that's all the Playmobil car. Obviously, some of these scenes are. Let's see. Striking resemblance to David Hasselhoff. Maybe we can get a little bit of sound for a second. Yeah, I don't want to get a copyright claim. Here's Devin. I think Devin comes in this set. It's so good. Oh, there's Bonnie. Bonnie the technician. She was good. All right. What else do we have here? Oh, man. Are you serious? Okay. Well done. Well done, Playmobil. Yeah, I'm all about this. I think on the actual sites, there's the box. So he does come with Michael Knight, Devin, and Bonnie. And what a car. Pop-up headlights, the stripe that goes across, the LED stripe, the interior. Let's see. Oh, he's got a flip around license plate that changes. The interior looks freaking great. Okay, I think pushing that button makes the lights move. I did see in other pictures that the roof comes off. It doesn't look like the door's open, but you can put the Playmobil Michael Knight into the vehicle. This is retailing for a whopping $89.99. Let's go to the official site for just a second. So this is available in July. Free shipping. That's nice of you. Here's everything it comes with. So the 3 figures we mentioned, and really just a bunch of accessories that belong inside the tractor trailer. The base for k.i.t.t. There's the top that pops off. Sounds. Look at the dashboard. Come on. Look at that. Looks like he's got a green bar printout. Any of you old enough to know what that means? Before laser printers. I don't remember k.i.t.t having a printer in the car. Does anybody else remember that? The plate flips around. That's the coolest freaking part right there. Looks like working taillights, if I am looking at that correctly. This is one of the best looking k.i.t.s I've seen. If they had a realistic figure sitting inside of it, might even be better. But as is, this is going to be awfully tempting for me. Yeah, I dig that a lot. Anybody else pre-ordering this? You can't pre-order it yet. You have to click add a reminder and they'll email you. So it goes on sale soon. Yeah, I am absolutely all about that. Is that all the toy news I had? Let's see. Metal Hawk, San Diego Comic-Con, Pterosaur found, Velocitron images, k.i.t.t. Have some WWE news real quick. So if anybody watched Monday Night Raw this past Monday, or this is on the 12th, so yesterday, they saw that Dolph Ziggler made his return and actually caused Theory, Vince McMahon's golden child, to lose pinfall in the middle of the ring, even though he's the Money in the Bank briefcase holder. So why did this happen? Dave Meltzer from the Wrestling Observer noted that WWE officials put Dolph Ziggler in this big spot because they want Theory to work with someone who has experience. Makes sense. Don't push someone before they're ready. Too late, though. They've pushed him quite far. Dolph is a longtime veteran, specifically of the WWE style. Meltzer noted that the WWE feels like it would be beneficial for Theory to run the ropes with a guy like Ziggler as much as he can as they try to build him as their next big superstar. Good move. I just don't think it was a good move to pin, specifically Riddle pinned Theory live on television last night. This guy is supposed to come in after SummerSlam or after Brock and Roman's big fight to cash in on the briefcase and then win the World Championship, the unified World Championship, after he just got pinned by Riddle. Doesn't make sense. I wouldn't have booked it that way, but that's just me. That's it for WWE news. Lastly, I want to end on comic book news, and then I'm going to show off a toy real quick before we close out. Oh, comics. I don't read a lot of comics, never have. But this is one that after hearing about the background in the story, I could not wait to support Eric July. For those of you that don't know Eric July, Young Rippa on YouTube, do look him up and read all you can about Rippaverse. If you are tired of having comics, movies, music, entertainment in general, make the things that they want to make and preach to you versus something that stays true to the character, to the story, to politics aside, virtue signaling aside, just good comics, then Eric July is coming through. Let's read this article. This is from Geeks and Gamers. The Rippaverse is a bona fide phenomenon. Eric July's comic book label is less than 48 hours old, and it just generated $1 million in sales. This is a local independent artist, a local independent author who is putting together something all about respecting fans. That's it. And I'm reading a lot of craziness online about this, about how, this is catering to alt-right and this, that, and it. Listen, Eric July is an African-American. and his main character is black. I mean, what is the problem? What is the problem? This is exactly what we should be rooting for. This is an independent content creator who in one day generated $1 million in sales of an independent comic book. It's just unbelievable. The issue 1 of ISAM, I might be pronouncing that wrong. They're saying it's just created a tsunami. He says, we did it. Insane. Thank you. And let's get into, is there a link to that site? Let's look this up real quick. Site's been getting absolutely hammered. Sometimes you might not be able to get to it. But let's click on the About. All right, this is the Rippaverse Code of Ethics. Respect the customer. How rare is that today? When you go and see a movie in 2022, do you feel like the movie was made for you or for the creators and like it or don't? All right, he's making comics for the customer. Canon and continuity. All right, how many times do we have conversations about, well, canon doesn't really matter? You know, we watch Kenobi. Oh, don't worry about canon. Or we'll stretch. Got a message that my mic was unplugged. Are you all still there? Can you hear me? But how many times have you heard that, you know, canon just doesn't matter? And they won't respect things that have happened in the past to serve current political agendas. He's putting a stop to that. A comprehensive timeline. He says, because we value canon and continuity, it's important that you're able to follow the timeline as these characters grow. It's what we've been asking for. Keeping reboots to a minimum. If that means that a series is on its 100th issue or volume, so be it. But this isn't a reason to feel overwhelmed. Not only will there be plenty of opportunities to purchase anthologies that combine key stories, there will also be an available official chronological timeline that constantly updated by their company. Not every story will be told in chronological order, so we'll always make it as easy as possible to keep up as the universe grows. I'm very excited for Eric July. I have no tie in here. Don't know the guy, no connection, not making any money from this, me. But if you want to try to change some of the things that are wrong with today's entertainment, you really can't go wrong here. You can see that he's at 1.174 million in revenue in 24 hours, which is absolutely crazy. And all sorts of stretch goals here. I'm sure he's knocked every one of these things out of the park. Let's click and see. Yeah, his lofty goal was to hit 1 million in revenue. And so he nailed every one of those goals. So it's not like he needs it, but honestly, you know, if you're interested in comics and want to support an independent creator that is more for the people than for just the business and what the business caters to, this is the way to go. Anyway, that is all I've got to cover in today's news. I hope that you enjoyed yourself here and having a bit of a moment trying to find buttons on this live stream. Hey, there we go. Hey, that's still here. Hopefully my mic was not unplugged for half of this stream. But anyway, I do appreciate you so very much. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you'll join us again here next time. Do me a few things. Hit subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Turn on notifications because I don't have a regular go live schedule. So when I do decide to go live, I'll put it on social media, but you'll be notified and you can join us that way. Do comment and thumb up if you enjoyed it. It does help in the algorithms, and this channel has been dormant for a while. So all the help I can get to get back into those algorithms is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. We hope to see you back here again real soon. Good night.